Land Rover Discovery Sport. This is the HSE diesel version, retailing at 738,000 Rand. A lot of car for the money. It really is a lot of vehicle. And of course Land Rover, who boast of both off-road and on-road capability, and I can vouch for both of those. It's a 2.2 litre diesel engine putting out 140 kilowatts and a massive 420 newton meters of torque. So you've got that stonking torque to really pull you through and carry you through anywhere you want to go. It's a long vehicle. It really is. It's pretty long, pretty big, nice large boot space you've got. And also, of course, one of the features is when you come around to the boot, and you can see very nice sized boot area, you do also have the option of just pulling a strap like this, and you can bring up 6th and 7th seats, as simply as that. Also, a nice feature is you can slide the middle row of seats, once you've got those up, forward a little bit to create, if you want, the extra legroom for those real back seats over there. You can see it's got nice 18-inch mag wheels, got the ground clearance, got the ability to go off-road and do everything you want in true Land Rover tradition. Behind the wheel of the Land Rover Discovery Sport, it's a luxury car inside, and that is what makes it so impressive in my book. Is you've got the ruggedness, you've got the off-road ability, but you've got the luxury car and the ride and smoothness of a luxury car when you take it on the road. You have, of course, your absolutely standard multi-function steering wheel. You do also have the center display on the dashboard, which gives you your computer system as such, and gives you, for example, you can see the trip meter over there, and you just press, gives you average speed and average fuel consumption, which you can see I've averaged in a week of use, open road and town driving, 7.9 litres per 100 kilometers. Then going across, of course, you have the amazing infotainment screen and the Jaguar Land Rover system of the split screen, which gives you the different views over there. And if you simply touch on one of them, that takes you straight into navigation system. A great navigation system also works very, very well. And you can just simply go back to home and then go to your infotainment system at the touch of one button as well. Very, very neat and useful to me. You come down on the center console over here, you've got your dual zone climate control, and then over here are some very important buttons. Eco mode over there, these are your off-road modes from normal to, you can see, rock and sand, etc. again, and here's your hill descent control as well. Down to, again, a Jaguar Land Rover, and in this case Land Rover Touch, which is the gear lever. Believe it or not, a rotary gear lever. You simply turn it like that. It does its little magic trick of rising when you start the engine, put it into reverse, and again on your infotainment screen your reverse camera immediately comes into operation as well. Talking about the gearbox, it is a 9-speed automatic gearbox. I repeat, 9-speed. Of course, the last setting is sport mode, and if you really want to do a bit of playing, you can put it into the sport mode over there, and then you do have your famous behind the steering wheel flappy paddles to play with over here for shifting up and down through the gearbox. Again, useful, a bit of fun, nice to have. You've got your nice center console and everything over here. Again, taking the vehicle into the luxury realm as far as I'm concerned, and taking it very much into the idea and concept of a luxury vehicle. Let's take a look what life is like in the back seat of the Discovery Sport. Moving into the back seat, it's all about space, and space equals luxury in my book. So you really have lots and lots of room. You even have a very nice touch over here, which is you have auxiliary air conditioning outlets in the side pillar over here for the backseat passengers, which is a very nice touch. You even have a extra 12-volt outlet for the backseat passengers. So you have all of these built in as standard in this vehicle. Another feature that I really like is the full length, and I mean full length, panoramic roof that the vehicle has. It's not an opening roof, but it does have an electrically operated blind to close across there if you want to use that. I love it being open because to me it makes the vehicle very light and airy to use and to drive and operate. Another feature that the vehicle does have, I mentioned earlier on, is the option of the seats at the back for the 6 and 7 seats. And if you want to put people in the back, all you do is you slide the seat forward, and look how much further forward it can go, and you create extra room. It's still got reasonable legroom, not limousine-like, but it's got reasonable legroom. But of course what it'll do is create space for you if you put up the 6 and 7 seats in the back. So you will have that facility for yourself as well if you're wanting to do that. You have that panoramic roof, you have everything you want, and of course you take a look at exactly how good it is and how much space it is, and you can simply adjust that seat like that. So to sum up, is this a luxury car? Is it an off-road vehicle? Is it a 4x4? Well, I know it is very capable off-road, including on rock and heavy trail, because it's got that legendary Land Rover toughness and Land Rover 4x4 ability. So it's got that. In my book, it's also pretty much a luxury car. What it has done is taken the place in the South African market of the much maligned previous Land Rover Freelander, which sadly started life with some issues and public memory. They changed the name to LR4 in the United States, and it continues to sell very well over there, but memories were a bit longer. So this has pretty much taken the place of the Freelander. Yes, there are other vehicles that compete in price and in on-road and off-road ability, and they each have their own mix of abilities. It's very much a case of you need to test drive, you need to decide, more importantly than anything, what are your requirements? What are you going to use this vehicle for? And only then can you really shortlist and make your decision on which one you really believe is the best suited for your needs. All I can say is I have really enjoyed this test, and I think this Land Rover Discovery Sport is a superb vehicle.